It's D Factory Rat here at the Model Factory. We got a final on our motorcycle group build hosted by Cliff at Sarge at GI Mechanics Scale Modeling. I want to say thanks to Cliff for hosting this group build. I think this is our third year in this, and he does a great job hosting this. Gives away nice tokens when you finish. I got them up on the display you'll see on the turntable when I turn them around. Also, go check out Cliff's channel. I'm going to leave it in the description. I always stop by Cliff's channel and check out what he's got going on. He does some great building. He also does lives and has a Wreckfest video game on there, and I always check those out, and it's fun. So go check Cliff out. Let's see. He also rides on like me, which is I'm just a poser. I just build motorcycles. I don't really ride, but he actually goes out and has motorcycle videos where he's riding his bike, and especially this time of year. So go check out Cliff's channel. Thanks again, Cliff. Also, I'm gonna mention there's a video from there's another YouTube channel called Two Lane Life. It's a big YouTube channel for motorcycle, and they went on about a week ago. They went on an exclusive tour of Jay Leno's historic motorcycle collection, and it's about a half-hour video. I'll leave a link to that in there too. And the cool thing about that was they went to Jay. Jay has a 1924 Ace in his collection, and he actually started it up for him, and he talked about it, and it's just really cool to hear it run. It sounds incredible with the 4 cylinders. This is about 14. I think he said it was, it's 1400 cc, and Jay was saying that this motorcycle in 1924 would do 132 miles an hour. So this is probably considered to be, this would be like a super bike back in 1924, because I think most of the vehicles could probably go about, top end would be about 60 miles an hour. So this bike, according to Jay on there, it was about $375 for one of these bikes. And sorry about bumping the camera. Let me zoom in a little bit while we're talking about this so you can get a better look at it. So $375 back in 1924, when a comparable vehicle like a Model T was like $240. So this is like $375. So quite a bit more than a average car back then. So, but it was really fast. So it does have dual brakes, but there's not a brake on the front. There's actually 2 braking systems that both go to the rear, so that's kind of different. I did, let's see here, where to start here. I did change the color on the seat. Originally I did like a lighter tan, and I didn't really like it so much, so I went with this darker brown. I just painted that the other night, and then it was a flat brown, and what I did was I took a magic eraser to it and kind of gave it that like leathery kind of satiny look to it. So I think that turned out better. I also made my own headlight lens. This kit doesn't come with a headlight lens. They give you a piece of chrome to go inside the headlight here, but it doesn't have a lens. So I put the chrome in there, and then I took a clear lens out of my parts box. Then I had to shave down the edge to get it to fit in there in that bucket. So that's what I did, and made that look a little bit better. Let's see here. It's a little bit better detail on the shifting linkage and all the pedals and everything. And we tried to just build this one clean. This is fourth bike in the series, and we started with the fourth one. These decals look like they were the best out of the bunch that I had, so I wanted to get it built and put the decals on there before they just disintegrated and I wasn't able to put them on the bike. And the next three that we do, I don't know if we're going to be able to scavenge the decals or not. We may have to do like the rustic kind of look like Charlie Mack did on his. Also, yeah, check out Charlie Mack's bikes. He built all four of these and did a great job on them. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Yeah, these bikes are, you can't hurry with these. You gotta take your time, go slow, and be careful. The plastic on these models, for whatever reason, is really brittle. It's kind of like almost like working with pieces of glass. If you try to force anything or do anything, the pieces will break. And actually, just out of the box, I had a lot of pins up here in the steering that was broken. I had to re-glue on and try to get to the correct angles to make everything work. That was the hardest part on this bike, was putting this front end together. And also, this headlight is pretty tough to do. It just basically suspended in air by two little hoops. Here, let me show you on the instructions here real quick. Let me zoom in on this. So yeah, basically you have your headlight, and then you have these two these little pieces of tubing that it's like a brace, but you have to glue it on the side, and then you have to glue it underneath these two little spots under the handlebars. So the weight of that, trying to put that on and have it glue all three of those, all these points together and support that weight of that headlight's really tricky. I just did that the other night, but what I ended up doing was wrapping this bike in paper towel and setting it in a cup straight up and down, and then I was able to get all those glue points together and kind of have it set like that, and use gravity working with me to finally get those points all glued together. So that's what we did, and we're glad we get this done. But I'm looking forward to doing the other ones. I believe this piece here, you can tell me if it's is or isn't. I believe that chrome piece right there above the chain guard is the pump for the pumping up the tires if you have a flat. But yeah, in that video that I was talking about, you can actually see this running. You can actually see the little parts going up and down. You know, the taps or the valves or whatever going up and down. So it's pretty cool. We got the let me zoom in on this. We got this speedo on there, and we did a little Maltol on the bolts and the little levers. And on this bike, the hand grips go down longer, so that when you're riding it, when you get it up to speed, you can kind of use these grips to they're like long rubber grips. You can use those to kind of absorb some of the shock from the bike. They didn't have a lot of suspension system in these bikes at all. Basically, you got the springs on the seat, and you got the air in the tires, and you got the long rubber handlebars on it, grips on the end. So let me see if we can get this to focus in a little bit better. Keeps locking on me. I'm learning how to use my new phone and my new camera, but a little different than my other one. And so, anyways, let's see here. I'll leave description to those channels I talked about. I'll try to leave it in the description. Go check them out. That video is pretty neat with Jay starting this bike up and getting it to run. Sounds great. And he can explain about this bike a lot more than I can. So I'll give it another turn here. Here's your, let me see here. Let me turn the front end for you again. It turns real nice. Now they got it all pieced together. Yeah. Thanks to Cliff again, and thanks to all my subscribers, and thanks for everybody for watching and commenting on my builds. I'll be starting with the Snake and the Mongoose coming up. I just washed all the parts. They're here in this plastic bin. They're all squeaky clean. They're ready for me to start building. So we're going to start going to town on that. We also have to finish up our NASCAR group build. And so stay tuned. And we'll talk to you in the next video. Everybody have a nice weekend. And goodbye for now.